how do you start Cardfight Vanguard as a complete newbie? Well, as a complete newbie, that's the question I set out to answer with the help of pro player Kai from WCC. Thank you to Cardfight Vanguard for sponsoring the video and for providing the products. First, we're going to fight with the startup trial decks, which provide an easy in for any new player. Then, we're going to open some Faded Clash booster boxes and see what cards we can pull. Finally, we're going to upgrade the startup trial decks using the cards we pulled and fight one more time with these upgraded decks. This, I think, accurately emulates something that a new player would do getting into a new card game, with the key ingredient, of course, being that friendly face to guide you along the way. So let's get into it, but first make sure to like the video and subscribe. It really, really does help out.
I guess since you're starting, like, it's just a kind of a tutorial video, we can start first.
Okay, sure.
And we draw 5 cards from the top of the deck after we shuffle.
Okay.
Then you can take a look at the cards, and you can choose if you want to keep it or not. So for the start deck, it's pretty straightforward. Most of the cards there are vanilla, except for your PGs and your grade 3. Yep. So you just decide how hard do you want to go. Do you want your whole hand to be non-triggers so you can trigger harder? I think that's pretty cool. And then you can just dump your whole hand down and just rush. Or if you want to, have it a more balanced hand, maybe save like a trigger, one of the 15k shields to defend early, etc. It's up to you. So if you can, I think they can see my hand. I put all my triggers away. I just want to go ham. So put 3 away. You put as many cards. You can mulligan as many cards. You go to the bottom of the deck, and then you draw the same amount that you mulligan. So if you mulligan like 3, for example, I'll just draw 3 more. And
do you reshuffle after the mulligan?
Yeah, and then after that you reshuffle.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna put these 3 away to the bottom and then draw 3 more. Yep. Usually when I played this game in Ignideus, I mean, first of all the setup is done automatically, so I don't really... and second of all, I usually just mulligan away my triggers and my grade 3s, and I just try to get some things that I can have in the early game, to be honest. So
yeah. When like, because these quick start decks are pretty vanilla, I'd say, there's not that many unique kind of mulligan ideas you can go with, but certain decks will definitely just mulligan for specific cards that they really need to play with, and you'll get some unique mulligan situations happening.
Interesting. Okay, gotcha. All right, so shall we just decide? Okay, I guess you can go first to teach me how the game.
So you decide before you mulligan, but since we start, I just said you should go first because then we can kind of see how it plays out, right? So
okay, sure.
So just when you begin the game, just draw a card.
Okay.
And then it's your ride phase. You have to discard a card to ride a card.
Yeah, to ride from the... yeah, I remember. I kind of remember. A lot of the cards in the startup trial decks are just vanilla cards to just help people, like, learn the game more simply, I guess.
Yeah, so a perfect fodder would be, like, one of the vanilla grade 3s that are in here. So, like, something like this would be a good fodder just to get rid of, because you're never going to use it until later on. Otherwise, a draw trigger is pretty good because they're pretty low value in the start deck as well, if you draw them.
Right. I think, I am going to just discard my draw trigger.
Yep.
To ride. So do you draw first and then ride?
Yes.
Okay. And then I ride Roaring Flame Beast Kara Lior.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you go...
No, go ahead.
So when you go first, on your first turn, you can't attack. So generally, your first turn is pretty straightforward. Just ride. And if there's nothing else happening on your first turn, you can just, like, pass.
And I don't gain any energy this turn, right?
No. So when you go first, you gain energy at the beginning of your turn. So because you don't actually get your energy crest until you ride over your starting Vanguard.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, I understand. The energy is completely new to me, because that's not in Ignideus from what I've played. So.
Yeah.
So because I can't attack on my first turn, I'm just going to pass, I guess, and now it's your turn.
Yep. So my turn, I'll draw.
So one interesting thing about Vanguard, if people are new to the game completely, is that when you get hit, you actually, like, do it from the deck, and then if you have 6 of them in your damage zone, then you lose, right? That's how that works?
That's right.
Okay.
It's basically your life, and that also counts as, like, your cost, because you can pay stuff using what they call counterblast. So you flip one of your damage counters face down, and then you can basically do something with that. So for me, I'm going to discard my grade 3, and then I'm going to ride my grade 1. And then this activates my energy generator. Well, yeah, here it is. So this crest.
Okay.
Say stop.
I should have done that properly before.
It's all right. And then when you go second, you get 3 energy immediately. When you go second as well, you can attack. So I will I can actually just put a card down. I can only call cards that are less than or equal to my current grade. So I have a bunch of grade 2s here that I can't really call, but I can also call my 0 to make like a better column. But I can choose not to. So I'll enter my battle phase and I'll attack with my Vanguard. So it's 8k to your Vanguard. And when my Vanguard attacks, I do a drive check. And it basically flips the top card of my deck and adds it to my hand. And if it's a trigger, it gets like effects based on that trigger.
Right.
So yeah, I'll just do an 8k attack to your Vanguard.
Okay. And I decide what my blockers are before you check your triggers,
That's right.
So,
That's right.
but a lot of the time, well, in my experience, you want to take the early hits because in case something in your deck like uses counterblast. Yeah. And also you want to save your blockers for when your opponent has twin drive and all that stuff. So
yeah. But at the moment, right, you have to remember this deck is mostly just all vanillas, so you don't really need that much counterblast.
That's true.
So if you can guard early when all the power lines are relatively weaker, then it's great. So in this scenario, usually all the triggers in this game are 10k power. So in order to fully block this attack, you only need like a 15k shield to block this plus the trigger.
Right. Yes. But do I want to do that, or do I just want to take?
I think if you have a 15k shield right now, it's okay. But I do have I placed another card down, so if I do get a trigger, this will be like 18k as well.
True. Okay. Oh, well, I mean, I'll just try and showcase to the people at home like how the blocking works. So
yes.
You put a card from your hand into the Guardian Circle, and then the value here is how much you add to the block. So I'm adding 15k, and that means that I'm at 23k. Yes. And now you do a trigger check, right? Drive check.
So I drive check, and it's blank. So this is just a grade 3. So nothing happens. The attack is effectively blocked.
Mm-hmm.
And that card in the Guardian Circle that you guarded with goes to the drop zone.
Yep.
And then I'll swing with my Reguard as well. So another 8k to your Vanguard. This doesn't have any drive checks, so only the Vanguard gets drive checks. So this is just always going to be like an 8k to your Vanguard. So this is an easy block as well as like a 5k shield.
That's right. And I can just demonstrate that right now. This is a 5k.
Yep.
And it would block that attack. Okay.
Very nice. And then no more attacks. Pass to you.
Okay. All right. Pretty simple. All right.
So and then it's my turn. So you add 3 energy. So this is what everyone forgets nowadays because it's the new mechanic for everyone.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. So yeah, you get a 3 energy and then you draw a card.
All right. So now at my turn, I get 3 energy. Oh, no, that's the end of the turn.
No, at the beginning of the turn.
Oh, okay. Add 3 energy.
And then draw a card.
I draw a card. Okay. And
then you go to the ride phase again.
Right. And which one do I want to discard? It feels so odd playing it like with actual cards for a couple of reasons. One, I'm used to Ignideus like automatically like doing stuff, and 2, the cards are so small. That's one thing that I'm.
So with the cards like that are good to discard now, because you'll be at grade 2, anything that is 2 or lower will be able to attack me. So still the best discards are probably the 3 and any draw trigger. But worst case scenario is that if you have like too many 2s, you could discard a 2, or too many 1s, you can discard a 1. The one thing about grade 1s and 2s is that, for example, this grade 1, he has an icon called Boost. So if I was to put
you can put it in the back.
Yeah, and then it will add its power when my front row card is attacking and give that the card in front of it power. While the grade 2s, these ones, they have intercept. So they can guard from the front row. They can move themselves to the Guardian Circle and add their shield value when something else gets attacked, basically.
Yes, and usually all grade 2s have intercept and all grade 1s have boost, right? Usually.
That's right. Mostly all of them.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Well, I think I'll just discard this girl, Drag Gritter Yumna.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, right now all the cards are basically just the same, so...
And I'll ride my Roaring Thunder Beast Kitten Rise.
Kitten Rise.
There's a lot going on. And by the way, if you guys are curious about what this number is, there's actually, like, if you want to teach somebody brand new to the game, you can, like, play the deck in order to, like, and follow along with the tutorial sheet. But because I know sort of how the game works, we're just playing a real game here. Or, basically. That's the idea. Not really, but yeah. Alright.
because I have a grade 2 now, I guess I can play Crushing Dragon Spino Assaulter into the front row.
Yep.
And I guess I'll attack. What is your rear guard do? Just a vanilla?
Yeah, just an vanilla 8K grade 1.
Okay. I guess I'll just attack face then with my 10K Kitten Rise.
Yeah, I guess I'll no guard this one.
Okay. Let's drive check.
Yep.
Nothing. So I draw that.
Yep. And then I take 1 damage, and it's a front trigger. So with a front trigger, when it triggers triggered, all the front row units gets 10K. So this becomes 20K, and this becomes 18K.
Ah, so now my Spino Assaulter can't attack.
Yeah, can't deal damage, I guess.
Yeah,
we'll be able to beat any of these cards at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll just pass then. Now it's your turn.
Sure. So my turn. I stand, and I also get 3 energy, and I draw a card.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
if a grade 3 has twin drive, but you play it in the rear guard, does it drive or not?
So the twin drive will only happen whenever it is able to do a drive check. So in the game, sometimes rear guards do get drive checks because something else grants it drive checks. If you put it on a grade 3, then it'll get twin drive instead.
Okay, gotcha.
But otherwise,
by default, they don't.
By default, they don't do anything by themselves with the twin drive.
Gotcha. Okay.
I had another grade 3, so I'm going to discard that. And then I ride my 2. And then now, I can just call all my 2s out and start rushing.
Oh, no.
So, I'll attack with my rear guard first. This has no drive check to your Vanguard. So this is an easy guard, but then sometimes when you're faced with a situation when you're getting rushed down like this, and the power lines are like going to be 10 with a drive check, and 18. If you get a trigger, it kind of saves you a lot of hand. So right now you have like an intercept that's very good, but you can think of just banking on like a damage check to shut down my turn.
I think I will just take it for a couple reasons. I also don't have that many blockers in hand, so I'll just take it.
Yeah.
All right, so damage check?
Yep.
Nothing, so goes to my damage zone.
Okay. And then I will go with my Vanguard. I'll attack 10K.
I think I'll just tank it.
So trigger. So 1 damage.
Okay.
There's nothing.
I got a crit, so I'm gonna give 10K to my Vanguard, so it's 20K now.
Yep. So now this one will attack with a boost. So this line's hitting 18K. But since I can't attack your Vanguard because it's 20K, well, I can, but it won't deal any damage. I'll just attack your rear guard.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just take that.
Yeah, so when a rear guard gets attacked and the attack successful, it just dies.
Yep.
And now it's your turn.
Okay. So far, I'm noticing that both our decks are not a lot of effects. We just have to go on pure numbers, basically.
Yes. But now, when you're riding to grade 3 now, you will have an effect.
Yeah, that's true.
Grade 3s have effects. Yeah.
So start of my turn, I go to 6 energy.
Yep, and draw a card.
Draw a card. Ugh. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I guess I discard my Rogue Beast. I got a crit trigger off my draw, so whatever.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and ride. Here he is, the main guy of the deck, Roaring Thunder Dragon Triumph Dragon. Which is a very funny name. I'm very used to like Shadowverse's names are quite succinct most of the time. So when I go into Vanguard and the names are so long, it actually is really amusing to me. Okay, so it says here, search your... Okay, so I can counterblast 1 to search a card with the same name as this unit, reveal it, put it into hand, shuffle the deck. When the unit gets plus 10k... Okay.
Yeah.
And also, if it attacks a Vanguard, I can Energy Blast 4 to retire a rear guard and gain +1 crit. Interesting.
Yep. So that's your main counterblast option in the start decks. So I think every turn you want to do that just to get extra power.
Is that only during the battle phase I can do that? I have to play my cards first, right?
No. So with the they happen at 2 different times. So if you look at the first effect, it's an act ability. So these happen in the main phase, and it's a once per turn. So you can only use it once per turn. But basically, yeah, just in the main phase, you just search out a copy of itself, and then you basically confirm a Persona ride for next turn.
Oh, I see. Okay, I guess I'll do that. So.
Yeah, and the Energy Blast one is when it attacks.
Yeah. Right. So can I do the counterblast thing before I play any cards?
Oh yeah. You can do it anytime during the main phase as long as you have.
So it's all main phase. Okay, great.
Yes.
So I'll go ahead and counterblast one by flipping one of these face down, and I search my guy. For the same name, so it would be this guy. Shuffle my deck. Okay. I would offer to cut, but unfortunately you're across several oceans from me.
All good.
And then you put into hand. This gets plus 10k. Okay, so this is now a 23k.
Yes.
And then
ideally you want to save it for next turn. And then with Triumph Dragon, the cool thing about that card is not only it retires, but it gets a critical, so it has 2 damage pressure when your Vanguard swings.
Yes, that's true. So I'll play a grade 3 now that I have a grade 3 ride line. So I get to play this guy, right? Ignideus Dragon. Just a beat stick.
Right. Yep.
And this is at 23k.
Yes.
And
That's
I'm
twin
going
drive
to...
as well.
Yes, twin drive. So I'm going to attack Vanguard. And when it attacks Vanguard, I spend 4 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I pick a rear guard to retire. So I'll retire... Well, they both rear guards are the same. I'll just retire the one that has the boost behind it.
This one?
Yeah. And then this gets plus 5k and plus 1 crit. So this has 28k and 2 crit. And yeah, I'll attack Vanguard.
So I'll no guard this one, so you can do your damage checks.
You don't have a PG? Okay.
Well, I can, but
oh, maybe. Yeah.
We'll sure some damage coming, all right?
Let's just see what happens. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Off the top. Okay. No trigger.
Empty. Yep.
No. Second one. Oh, I got a heal trigger.
A heal trigger. That's pretty good. So, with the heal trigger, if you have the same or more damage than your opponent, you can pick one of your cards in the damage zone, and you just basically send it to the drop zone. You heal it off. It's very strong, so you can only run 4 of them in the deck, basically.
So I'm gonna heal the one that I counterblasted earlier.
Yep. And then I take... I only have 1 damage. Yeah.
Okay, and then I draw this. And I give the plus 10k to my Ignideus Dragon, I guess, so he's not 23k.
Yeah, because you can split the 2 effects of triggers, because the triggers always get plus 10k. 10s here. And they also have an effect usually, so you can choose to like heal, or when you get the critical trigger, for example, you can put the critical to the Vanguard and then put the power somewhere else, kind of thing. So you can split the powers.
Right. Perfect. So this is now 28k, and it's attacking your Vanguard, and with 2 crit, that's 2 damage. Yep.
So first check, nothing. And the second damage check is nothing as well.
Okay. All right. And now, I guess with Ignideus Dragon, at 23k, I'll attack your Vanguard as well.
So 23 to my 10k. I will use my front trigger, 15k, to guard that.
Nice. Okay, good.
All right. And now
I guess that's my turn. Yep.
All right, I'll draw for turn and also get an energy up to 9. And then I will... just discard this to ride my Seraspiel. I'll use his first skill, which is the same as yours, basically.
Okay.
CB1, search my deck for Seraspiel.
Oh, I see. So a lot of the startup trial deck Vanguards, they're like pretty similar.
Yeah, their first skill is pretty much the same, just to kind of confirm Persona Rise every single turn.
I see.
Then I'll put that away. And then I will just call a grade 1 here. Yeah. A bit rough. I'll call it here, and then put the 5k here.
Okay.
So I will swing. Now I'll enter the battle phase, and I'll attack. This is 13k to your Vanguard.
I think I'll take it.
Yeah.
Damage check. Nothing.
Now I'll use Seraspiel's on attack skill. So I pay 4. I go to 5. And he gets to call a card from my drop zone. And it comes out and it gets 10k. So it can make multiple attacks.
That's so cool.
Yes. So this is 23 to your Vanguard. I guess I can put powers on this. Plus 10.
Oh, I should have brought those out as well. Let's see if I have any. Yeah, I don't think I have those on me. I think there actually is a counter that comes with the.
Yeah, they include the small counters for those ones in the start decks.
Oh yeah, I see it. I have it. I should have done that. Yeah, I should use these. These ones. Okay. All right. So that's 20.
This is 23. It only does 1 damage currently. But yeah, because it doesn't have crit unlike your one, but to make up for it, it makes the extra attack kind of thing.
But it does have twin drive, so you could find a crit trigger, which is the...
Yes, I could trigger something.
The problem...
Yeah, so to successfully guard this, you'd want to use 25k shield to guard, which is... Well, it's not successfully, but generally when we guard in Vanguard, we either throw down perfect guards, which basically just negate the whole shield, or a safe way is to, against twin drive decks, is to just have a 2 to pass. So let's say this is 23. If you guard up to 38, I'll need 2 triggers and put them all in the Vanguard to pass, which is usually very low. It doesn't happen that often.
That's quite unlikely, yeah. I think I will use a perfect guard, and it discards a card from my hand, so...
That's right, that's right.
Okay, so I perfect guard.
That's a full guard?
Yep.
So first check, it's a critical.
I knew this would happen. Okay.
I'll put the critical and the power here. So both are here. And the second one is nothing. It's another PG. So that's that. Swing with this one. This doesn't have the critical. So this is 23 to your Vanguard.
Okay. 23 to my Vanguard. I'll take it. Oh, sorry. So I just damage check. Oh, I got a heal trigger. Not that it doesn't do anything, but I'll just
put the power on Vanguard. Yeah.
I'll just put the power on Vanguard. Yeah.
Yeah. So because I'm on 3 damage now, and you were on 2, so the heal doesn't go off.
Yep.
And then this side will swing. This is 28 with a critical to Vanguard. So normally this would be a bit annoying for you to guard because most of the big triggers, like the heals and the fronts and the crits, they have 15k shield. So if you wanted to guard this, you'd need to throw something like this and something else. But because you got that trigger from this attack, this one you only need like a 10k shield to guard.
And I will, because this one is doing 2 damage to me, so I will guard it with my heal trigger here. Yeah, that I drew last time. Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of Vanguard, especially just with the quick start decks, there's not much going on. It's all about numbers.
Yeah, it's good to teach you the magic number of thresholds and stuff.
Yeah.
Of how to play the game properly. Okay, I guess that's it, right?
That's right. That's it. So
I survived.
Your turn, you get stand, energy, and draw basically.
Stand, energy, draw, and I will Persona Ride.
Yes. So with the grade 3s. With like this icon, there's a little Persona Ride icon. So this icon here, when you basically ride over itself with the same name, you will just activate Persona Ride, which gives a constant 10k power buff to your front row, and then you also draw a card.
Yep. So I will go ahead and do that and draw a card.
Yep.
Oh, that's not good. Well. I guess I'll just do the same thing. First, I activate my Counter Blast.
Yep, and it'll make your Triumph Dragon really big. It's like 33k.
Seek out a Triumph Dragon. And give this guy... He's now a 33.
Yep.
Shuffle my deck here.
The good thing about Persona Ride, it basically makes everything able to hit your opponent's Vanguard. So even if you have like a draw trigger, for example, which again, like we mentioned, is pretty low value in the start decks, you can actually just throw it down. Because I threw my draw trigger down like last turn just to make lines with it. But if you have it with a Persona Ride, for example, it just hits 15k by itself.
That's true.
Vanguard.
You're making me want to do that. I think I will do that. I'll just play this guy as a guy.
Whoa,
and now he's
going
a 15k. So this is a 33k, and I'll just attack with the Vanguard first and hope to check something. So I'll attack with the Vanguard. Energy Blast 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this gets plus 5k. That's right, I'll retire. Do you have a grade 3 on the field? I'll retire the one on the right. Yeah.
I have this one, and this is an intercept. So.
Oh, maybe I retire the intercept is better.
Yeah, I think the intercept is better here.
Okay, I'll retire the intercept then. And this gets plus 5k, so it's now 38k.
Yeah, so this one I am definitely gonna perfect guard.
Yep, definitely. And it also has +1 crit. I mean, that's the problem with having everything in one basket, is that like any PG will just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But the critical, if you update the Triumph Dragon deck, it does let you play like a critical kind of game, which in this scenario where like I'm at 3 damage, if you have a critical on your Vanguard and you drive check, just like in your twin drive, and you drive check a crit, basically I die if I don't guard that. So I have to guard your Vanguard at that point. But it also makes weird scenarios where like if I'm out of counterblast, I can't pay for my stuff unless I take a damage. So you can start denying me with that kind of critical pressure. So the updated Triumph Dragon is a interesting beast, to say the least.
That's interesting. Okay. I feel like I'm actually learning the game here a little bit. All right.
It's good.
So first of all,
I'm doing my job.
That's true. Yeah. All right, I do 2 drive checks, right? So.
Yep. So first drive.
Nothing.
Yep.
Second check.
And the second one.
Nothing. Same one.
Whew.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So
nothing happens.
That's a successful guard. Yeah.
But now here,
well,
like, if you look at your power lines, your heal is hitting 15, so it's able to hit my Vanguard. That's a 5k shield. And then your other side is 23. So even if I get a damage check, you'll still be able to hit over my damage trigger, basically.
Yeah.
So there is one correct way to do this if you want to attack my Vanguard.
I think I just attacked this one first. Is that right? No, I don't know.
Yes, you done it. So I will take this one, and I get a heal trigger.
Oh, so darn!
I'm at 4, but I get to heal, and I put 10k on my Vanguard.
Yep.
But then now you have another swing. It's 23k.
Yep, and I'll hit with the Vanguard as well.
Yeah, so I'll take this one as well. I get a front, but this one I get more power. But since it's your last attack, it doesn't really matter much.
Right.
But yeah, you were able to make 2 cards go through, and it makes sense because if you knew my hand, you did know some cards in my hand because I did a twin drive and then I searched. So as you can see, you know one of my cards is definitely my Persona Ride, which I would definitely not want to throw away, right? So,
Right.
So you can
I know you were showing your hand to camera, but I was trying not to look. I'm an honorable man.
It's okay. We're teaching. A lot of, unless your deck draws a lot, which in the start decks they don't, you do know a lot of the cards that are in basically your opponent's hand, right? So
that's true. That was
the last
from like.
Yeah. This is the last time I'll just stand and like do my energy to 8, and I can draw. So, and then I will just do a Persona Ride, and draw a card.
Okay.
And then I will CB1 to use Sarasfield's effect.
Yep.
To search a copy of itself. Oh no, that one. Why is this? I shuffled, and half of them now upside down.
Oh no.
Alright, here it is. So I get a copy of itself. And now this is where this deck's, I guess the multi-attacks for this deck shine. Because under Persona Ride, they are all getting extra 10k power.
True.
So I'll just draw that, add this to my hand. And then I will call grade 2 here. And
let me get these off the board. Yep.
Alright, so now that I have Persona Ride, I can actually just swing with this one by itself, and it will be 23k to your Vanguard.
23? That's not good. And you get another attack too when you call out a guy from the main guy's effect.
That's right. That's right. And that gets that gets Persona Ride, and the Celestial gives it 10k as well. So it'll be really big.
That's really not good. I guess I'll just take this.
All right, you get triggers. You didn't drive check any triggers. You might get one now, right?
Didn't get anything. Dang.
Okay.
I might lose this turn. All right.
I'll check my Vanguard. It's a 4. Goes down to 4. I'll call this grade 2. And this gets 10k. Everything gets 10k. So this gets another 10k as well. Yeah. So this is hitting 23.
23 and with a twin drive.
Yep.
So if you hit 33, so I have to make 38 for a 2 to pass.
Oh no, sorry, this is 33. My bad, because I did the first skill, so it's 33.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So even if I guard everything, I'd have to I have 25 in my hand to make this 38. But then if you drive check even one trigger, it goes through.
Break through.
That's
so in this
problem.
situation, you gotta play like, I guess manage risk is like.
Yeah. So if I take it from your Vanguard, but I'm able to block the other 2 attacks, then that's better. But
yeah, and like you might get a trigger from this attack as long as I don't check a crit. You won't lose. So yeah, if you get a
I guess I'll just take it then. Let's do it.
Okay. So let's try first check. So I get a draw trigger.
Damn it!
I can put the power here.
And
I draw 1. And the second check is nothing. So you'll take 1 damage.
Yep. No trigger.
Ooh.
I'm at 5 damage already.
Yeah. So now you have to guard, or you have to rely on the 6 damage heal trigger. So this is attacking for 18. It's under Persona Ride, so it's 28. And then I got a trigger, so it's 38.
38. Oh god. I don't even have enough to guard it if I wanted to.
You just gotta believe, man. Just gotta guard and.
Heart
Is
of the
there still a
cards.
heal? I saw a lot of heals come out though.
Let's go. No trigger, I lose.
Cardfight Vanguard sent these over. We have the Startup Trial Deck for Dragon Empire, as well as 3 Fated Clash booster packs. As an anime Andy, somebody who watched Divines, the one I want the most is this guy.
Oh my god! Damn! Bro, it's him.
Let's go,
That's the
dog.
silver rare we're talking about.
This is silver rare
this
Varga.
Is a silver rare.
That's
maybe.
Maybe? Ooh! An OT!
Hey, that's a good one.
I got the blue one. Is it good?
Yes. Blue tea is like one of the most generic and like easy to slot into anything.
Oh, that's good. Oh!
Whoa!
Let's go!
Damn, bro's making progress.
Sylvan Horn Beast Ilkenwin again.
Whoa!
Hey!
Damn.
Oh my god!
This quick start deck upgrade is gonna be really easy.
Dude!
Definitely open the deck, because it does have the promos in the back, so you can still hit something.
Technically, it's the final shot. At the back, right? This one?
Yes.
Okay, that's the energy counter.
Yeah.
That's very important though.
Oh, it is Antaria!
What?
It is Elementaria!
Bro, it's a sign, bro. You were born to play Vanguard.
And we're back. So what I did was I upgraded the deck using the pulls I got from my boxes. Of course, my ride line has changed pretty much entirely. We have the Effect R-Dart now, as well as Blazon Bar for the grade 1, Boulder Axe for the grade 2, and Silver Rare Varka Tragress for the grade 3. That's my new ride line. And my deck, I added more crits from the generic neutral crits. This guy. And I also added a bunch of effect cards like Parama and Kofu and all of them. In general, I still am using quite a bit of the starter deck cards. It should be okay. Like, for example, I'm still running 2 Triumph Dragons in the main deck.
Generally, because like Igni went full Varga drag res mode, like normally with the start decks, Their Vanguards and Divines set 1 comes with like a double rare. So like for Sarasville, there's this double rare, and it buffs the deck quite a lot. And they're generally pretty cheap because everyone's searching for the Varga, the Razales, and all that. So they're generally pretty cheap upgrades. And then the rest of the decks you can just usually upgrade with just more effect cards. This deck has been slightly upgraded with just a nicer trigger lineup, which is what I would recommend to go for. And then you can get better PGs. They're generally pretty cheap right now. And you can just get 4 of them. Unless you're like Igni, who pulls that Sanctitude, then you're rolling.
Jankenpon. I think I'll just go first. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, just go first. You're Varga, you want to go first.
So you decide draw 5 cards?
Draw 5 cards. And then just pick any ones that you want to put to the bottom of the deck.
Ooh, interesting. I think I'll put these 3 to the bottom.
I'm going to put 4. So you can see I'm a bit more aggressive in my mulligan this time.
Mm-hmm.
Then I just draw 4.
No!
Well, someone drew their over trigger.
You how could you tell? Who can say?
And then after your mulligan, you shuffle your deck, yeah.
Yep. Who can say? Who you don't know. Could be anything. All right. So I'm going first, so I start with a 0, right?
You start with your 0. And then you will do your draw for turn, then discard for ride. Yeah, you never want to forget the draw, man.
Yeah, of course. And I'll discard my Dragritter Yuma to ride.
Yep.
And when this okay, no, this is later.
Yeah, but you get your ride deck. Your ride, your energy generator. I mean, so
that's right. I get my energy generator, and I start with 0 energy.
That's right.
And that's my turn. Your turn.
All right, so I draw for turn. And because I am going second, I'm going to discard this grade 1 that I really wanted to get. And this grade 1 actually has an effect. So when it's just get discarded for the ride deck, we're doing my ride phase, sorry, it can call itself out rested. So I'll call it here rested. And then because I went second, my starter has an effect that lets me draw a card. And I also get my energy generator, so I can.
So you can already see that like the beginning turns are more complicated with the effect cards that we got. So.
Yep. This goes to 3. And do I want to do anything more? So I guess I can just I can call a card behind my Vanguard because I can attack, and then I can swing in for 16k to the Vanguard. So because normally if I just attack without boosting, it's very easy to guard. You can just throw down a 15k guard. But because I put an AK behind it, now it becomes really annoying to fully guard this attack.
I think I'll just take it.
Yep. So I'm going to drive check. It's nothing. Just deal 1 damage.
Heal check. I got a draw trigger, so it's plus 10.
Trigger. That's pretty good. You get to draw a card as well.
Draw a card. Okay.
Yeah. All right, now it's your turn. So you get to draw energy and stand.
Draw energy and stand. And I will discard a card.
You have a vanilla, just throw that away.
Yeah, discard this to ride. And Blazon Bar says, if this unit is rode upon by Boulder-Axe, call it to the rear guard and soul charge 1.
That's right.
So Blazon Bar comes out to the rear.
Yep. That's right, yeah. And then you soul charge 1.
So the top card goes into my soul, right?
That's right, yes.
Do I reveal it?
Yeah, just show it before putting it in soul.
Okay,
everyone gets to see it.
Kageuchi.
That's fine.
So that goes into
You're soul charging really good cards because they're all vanilla. This works really well for Varga's aggressive game plan, right? Because you can call out the Blazon Bar when going first. Well, you can call it anyway. But when you're going first, you can call it to the front row. That guy's an 8k. My Vanguard is still 8k, so you get two easy attacks on your opponent's Vanguard.
That's right. And because it's a grade 2, I'm also going to play Kageuchi here.
Yes, so you're just going in.
I'm going in because Varga I read the card and it says that if you have 4 more damage, it gets to attack again. So that's kind of nuts. So I'm just gonna
it has a divine
attack as much as possible. Let me think.
So you go really ham and call something in front of the Blazing Bar. It makes 18k, which makes it it hits over a damage check.
That's true. I could do that because I can move Blazing Bar to the back, right?
Yes.
But I don't know what I want to do.
In case you guys don't know,
yet.
you can move cards in the column, swap them around, but you can't move them across rows.
Yeah, that's true. What is happening?
Yeah. You just have to think of what I might do, right? If I see 3 attacks coming at me on like your first turn, I'm probably gonna try and get a damage check. So.
Right.
Oh, you're gonna commit the Shura?
I don't know. It's my first time playing this deck.
Well, let's see how it goes, right?
Do you usually play Shura when you have Varga out? I think so.
Yeah. When you have Varga, but like when you that's a direct Varga support, but you have to think: am I really going to attack into your Shura next turn, or am I going to attack your Vanguard, kind of thing? So if you want to save it for your Varga turn, then keep it in hand. But if you're not afraid, which is usually
I'm a little afraid. Can I take that back?
Oh, okay.
Is that okay? Or do you want
That's fine. It's fine. It's a
okay.
learning game.
I haven't fully read the card effect for her. Wait. When you retire with Varga, you call this. Oh!
Yeah, so she can make an extra attack after your Varga attack. When your Varga... Basically, Varga works by retiring everyone's front row, but then when she gets retired, she can call herself out via CB. But she has an energy blast effect that you give to another card, where when they get retired, it goes
so I
back
can get both back to hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you pick the other one, that goes to your hand, and then you're sure when that dies, you can CB1 and call her out in standing position. So you'll attack with her, pop her, and then call her out again, and then she can attack again, kind of thing.
Dear viewer, this is why reading the effect is important, okay? Make that a lesson for you.
But we're all card gamers here. We're all guilty of not reading card effect.
True. All right, I guess I'll just attack first with the Boulder Axe into your Vanguard.
Okay, sure. So I will no guard this attack.
Okay. Drive check. I got a draw trigger.
Draw trigger is pretty good. So pick one of your cards to give power to, or you draw a card as well. No, don't put
I draw a card. Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Yeah, you don't want to take damage.
Whoops. And then I put plus 10k to... I'll give it to this guy.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter that much which one you give it to, because whichever one you give it to will hit over a damage trigger as well, and they're within the thresholds of guarding. So I take 1 damage from that draw trigger, and there's nothing there, so you can continue.
I will hit your Vanguard with Blazing-Bar Dragon.
It's a 5k guard, so I will guard with a 5k shield.
Yep, okay. All good, and I will attack with 20k with the Kageuchi into Vanguard.
20k. I guess I will 15k shield that, so heal trigger.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna draw the turn and get energy. 6. I'm gonna discard 1 to ride.
Okay.
So my Caring Sage has an effect where when it gets ridden over by what's her name? Swift Helm, I get to reveal the top card of my deck, and if it's a grade 2 or less normal units, I can call it, and if I don't call a unit, I can put it into my hands and then discard a card from my hand. So I'm gonna reveal it. It's another Caring Sage, so that means I can call that out.
Uh-oh. Your board is getting pretty big.
Yeah, but I know what your Varga does. Which is really annoying.
That's right, I retired all the rear cards, or all the front rows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just call it, basically what I did, like a shortcut. I'll call it here, and then I'm going to swap it around.
Okay.
This guy's pretty good. And then anything else I want to do? No.
Wait, can you do that? So if I call something here, does it not immediately kill my Blazing Bar? I can boom my Blazing Bar back.
No.
first,
So
or-
I should have shortcutted it. So I normally call it here, right?
Oh.
And then I'll just swap it.
Okay, gotcha.
So now I'm going to attack with my Vanguard. This is not my Vanguard, my rear guard. So this is only 16k to your Vanguard.
Okay, I think I'll take that hit.
Yeah.
Damage check. I got a heal trigger.
Nice. So you get to heal actually, because I'm on
Yeah,
1.
and then plus 10k on that, and I'll heal this damage away.
Nice. And now my Vanguard will attack. I actually have an effect. So this Vanguard is 10. It is boosted by my Shia. And then when she boosts, if I have 4 or more units, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I can Counterblast 1. And then Energy Blast 2 as well. So I go down to 4. And I
Okay.
draw a card. And she gets 5k. So I draw a card. And this is now a 23k attack column.
Ooh, dang. 23k, and this is 20k.
Yes.
Okay, so I still take the hit unless I guard.
Yes.
It's only a single drive, right?
Only one drive, yeah.
20k. I guess I'll take it. I do kind of want to build up my CB a little bit, so.
So one drive check, nothing. So 1 damage.
Okay. Damage check. Draw trigger.
Whoa, your damage checks are amazing.
So I'll go ahead and put another 10k on this guy, I guess.
Yep.
And I'll draw a card.
That's right. Power doesn't really matter because of the last attack, but the draw is like
true.
insane. All right, and then I'll pass.
Okay. And I'll stand. Get my energy. 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. And I discard 1 to ride my Vargas.
And then when you ride, you have another effect as well.
Yep. Discard Yuma. Ride Varga. If this card is ridden by Varga, call it to rear guard. So I'm gonna call it.
So you go behind your Blazing. Is it
Yeah, I can
Blazing?
call it behind my Blazing Bar and then swap them, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then I can do a lot of stuff. Maybe. I hope.
So there's different ways to do it. Right now you have an okay kind of feel because your Varga is going to retire your front row as well as mine. I only have 1 card. This is definitely getting retired because of the grade 1, so it can't intercept or anything.
Yeah.
Your Boulder Axe will be able to pop itself to draw a card because it has an effect when it's
Right.
So you'll only, in the end here, you might only just retire 1 card as well, which would just be your other grade 2.
Unless I call Shura here, and then Shura
Yeah.
can do a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
But do I want to
Or do you
commit
wanna-
that right now?
Yeah, you might want to save that Shura for like a Persona Ride turn, for example, where you get like
Yeah, that's what I'm
maximum
thinking
value.
as well. Yeah. Well, I think I'm just gonna call Kofu to the rear here. And
Okay,
because
yeah,
because I have Varga, this guy's a 13k,
Yeah, definitely.
and this
And
guy's a
you're-
10k.
Yeah. So he's gonna boost your Boulder Axe. Boulder Axe gets 5k as well, so it'll be like a 25k column.
Yeah. Yeah! Now we're talking!
That's right.
So I attack with my rears first because this guy retires my guys, right? So
Yes,
that's the-
yes, that's right. So you'd probably, in order of power, you probably want to attack with your right column first.
Yeah, this is a
Non-bold
23k, and this is a
Yes.
20k. Oh no, this is 25k.
25, yeah.
So I attack this one for 23k to your Vanguard.
So I'm gonna guard that. I have a 15k shield. I'm gonna crit trigger, so a 15k shield.
Nice. Okay. And then I'll attack with my 25k to your Vanguard.
Yep. So just
Yep.
boost as well.
Yeah, the boost gives a plus 10, and then this
Yeah.
is
So what you
15.
do is you rest both of them.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So I'm a newbie.
All good. 25.
Okay.
I'll take this because it's a bit
Okay.
annoying to guard. And nothing. It's blank.
Okay.
And then end of the
You
battle.
only
your
have 1
boulder
damage after all this? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks for me.
It's okay. It's okay. Your boulder axe. Use your boulder axe skill. Don't forget it. It's very important.
Alright, yeah. Retire this unit and draw a card.
That's right. It replaced itself.
Okay.
And
And
now you can
then...
use Daddy Dragras.
I'll use... Don't call him that. I'll use my silver rare Daddy Dragras to attack. Counter Blast 1.
Yep.
Retire all front rows.
My grade 1 gets popped as well. Yep.
Yep, and this gets plus 10k.
Yes.
Then... What does it do?
So at the end of the battle, it just stands. And it loses
Okay.
2 drive check.
Okay. So I'll attack your Vanguard with this 13k.
Okay, I'll no guard. I'll
Okay.
you can do a twin drive.
Twin drive check. Critical trigger.
Whoa!
I'll
Okay,
go
put
ahead
it
and
all in
add
Vanguard?
everything to this guy, obviously.
Yes.
So, and then drive check again, second check.
Yep.
Nothing. Okay.
Okay, so I take 2 damage
2 damage.
first, second. And,
Okay.
so now he just immediately stands, and he's now 33k with a critical.
Yep. But he doesn't have any drives this time.
No.
So I'll just attack again, 33k with a crit.
So I'm gonna perfect guard this.
That makes a lot of sense.
I don't want to die.
Oh yeah, because if you have 4 damage, he attacks again, right?
You can use your divine skill so that once per game ability, and then he stands, it gets 2 drives, so he gets a drive check again. But it should
Darn.
require me to be at grade 3. So
Yes, you're right. Okay,
So-
okay, that's my turn then.
I'm still alive. Alright, so I'm gonna draw for turn, stand.
I have a
draw,
question.
and
I have so many cards in hand. How many cards are maximum in Vanguard?
There is
no
no
limit.
maximum.
Okay, great.
There is
Fantastic.
no maximum.
Fantastic. It's good news for
That's
me.
right. So I'm gonna discard for my right deck, and this goes on top. Since I discarded this during my ride phase, it comes out arrested.
Oh,
And now
nice.
my Swift Helm has an effect, so when it gets ridden by Seraspiel, I choose 1 grade 3 or less card in my hand, and I call it, and if you do, I draw a card. So I'm going to
Okay.
call my Seraspiel support, which is this guy, and then I draw
Ooh.
a card because I called. And then when this person is called from hands, it's Virile Core Dragon? Core
Virile.
Dragon. Virile Core Dragon.
He's virile. Oh my god.
So when he gets called from hand, I get CB1 and look at the top 5 cards of my deck. So 5 is right there. And then I can, as long as I have Seraspiel Vanguard, and I get to call something. Grade 3 or less. So which one should I call?
It's getting
This
scary.
grade 2. Yeah. And then I'll just shortcut. I will use Seraspiel skill CB1 to just grab a Seraspiel and add it to my hands.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Sounds good.
So now I'm at 4 damage now. It's not very good. What can I call from my drop zone? Nope.
I feel like I'm gonna take a lot of hits this turn though.
That's fine. You can take hits. So I will attack, and he has an effect. So when he attacks, I can Soul Blast 1, and it gets 5k until the end of the battle. And if a grade 3 or greater unit for Seraspiel was Soul Blast, I get to either Energy Charge 3 or Counter Charge 1. So I don't have a Seraspiel, so I'm just gonna Soul Blast the Swift Helm, and get
Okay.
now 18k to your Vanguard.
18k, and I have 13k
18K.
right now.
Yes.
So if I have a 10k, that'd be best, right?
Yep.
And I think I do. Wait, no.
Kofu, he's a 10k shield.
I don't.
Then yeah, this is one of those weird numbers in standard where you have to like 2 card guard.
I think I will 2-card guard
Oh, really?
into the Guardian
Okay.
Circle for 10k.
Nice, nice. Okay, okay.
I have a lot of cards in my hand that have no effects, so I'm not too sad about it. Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to swing with my Vanguard, and I'm going to Energy Blast 4. I go down to 3, and then I will call out a Swift Helm.
Uh-oh.
And she gets 10k.
Uh-oh.
She gets 10k as well. And then I'm going to use the boost skill, so I have 4 more units. Counter Blast 1, Energy Blast 2, I go down to 1. I get to draw a card.
Oh, I gave you a lot of counterblast material, I'm realizing.
Yeah, I want to use all my Counter Blast to maximize what I can get, basically. This person already also gets 5k, because this is just when I have a Cerastio Vanguard, it's 5k. So
Okay.
I'm just going to put all my powers in. So this is 21 plus 15. So 36.
36.
36.
Jeez Louise. And with Twin Drive, right?
Yes, with Twin Drive.
But no crit, right? So
Yeah, no crit. So I'm only doing 1 damage at the moment.
I think I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see.
Okay, okay. So first check, PG. Second check, critical. So here I'm gonna put my critical on my Vanguard, and then I'm gonna put my 10k. I'm just gonna put it here actually to make it 30k. So take 2 damage.
Yep. Damage check, nothing. Damage check, nothing.
Yep.
Suddenly
then
I'm at
I
4
will-
damage. I don't like this.
Sometimes damage is good because you have to remember if you go to 5, that means I can't heal until I'm at 5 damage as well.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So there's some advanced planning that you can do with it. So this is now 23 to your Vanguard. Since you got no triggers in the damage zone, it's a 15k shield.
23.
Yes, 23.
So this is a 15k. And I'll block that.
Yep.
Okay.
And then this one is a 30k.
30k.
Yes.
This gains +5 if I have Varga. Oh, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3, it gets +5 in the Guardian Circle. So it's +20k for 33k. And it should be enough, right?
Oh, yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
So that's everything. And now it's your turn.
Woo! Scary. Okay. Stand. Energy. 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. I will Persona Ride.
Oh, you got the Persona Ride.
So I draw a card, and everything gets +10k.
Yeah, your front row gets continuous 10k, yes.
Yes, the front row. Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
And now you can use your, this is gonna be one of your big turns. And you can use something like Shura and set up a big, big gun turn. Ooh,
I use Shura and Conrad.
nice, nice.
And, do I have a booster in here? Let me see. No, I don't. Okay. I will, so I attack with Shura first, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, so you can give it to your Conrad so that when that dies, it, like, bounces back to hand instead.
Wait, do you have any intercepts?
I do, I have 2 intercepts.
Okay, let me think about it. I think I have enough energy. Okay. I'm gonna attack with Conrad first to the Vanguard
He's got it, yep.
for 20k. And I Energy Blast 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, to bind one of your intercepts.
Okay, so you want to bind this. This one's a 15k intercept.
Yes, yes. I just can't read the numbers from here. It's a little small.
Yeah, that's fine. So this
So
gets
I'll bind-
bound.
Yep,
Put that away there.
yep. And this
Very
is
smart, very
20k damage. No, 20k attack.
So
The Vanguard?
you're boosting, right? Don't forget to
Yeah.
turn the back.
Oh, yep, sorry.
That's 20k,
Okay.
but then you also have Persona Ride, remember? So it's actually 30k.
Oh, yeah, so it's 30k. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so 30k is actually a bit annoying. So I will intercept. And
Okay.
then 15k shield. Yep.
Okay. There you go. Fair enough.
Enough. 33.
And then I'll attack with Shura. When this attacks, Energy Blast 2, gain an additional 5k. Choose a rear guard. When it's retired, put it into the hand. So I'll choose him, obviously. Energy Blast 2. And this gets plus 5k, so it's plus 15. So it's 25 plus 13, which is 38. Yeah. 38.
Turn sideways. There we go. 38.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm teaching. I'm teaching. Like a drill instructor.
38 to
38.
the Vanguard.
So 38's really hard to guard for me because it's a big number, right? So I think I'll take this and I'll go to 5 damage. I get a heal trigger. So you're at 5 damage right now, right?
No, I'm at 4, so you do get to heal 1.
Oh, okay. So I take this heal. I'll pick this one. Heal. So
Dang.
I put 10k to my Vanguard.
Okay.
And yeah. There we go.
So your Vanguard's
23.
at 23, okay. And now I attack with Varga to Vanguard. When this attacks a Vanguard, counterblast 1, retire all rears. Oh, sorry, all front row rear guards.
Yep.
So this guy goes back to my hand because of Shura's effect.
And then
And then Shura herself, when it's retired by a
Nice.
Varga, counterblast 1 and call it to rear.
That's right. So dies in CB1 and call her back to the front row.
Yep.
And
And it gets plus
she gets
10k.
10k. Yeah, so she's like 30k by herself now.
Yeah, so she's 30k now. So then I attack with the Varga, obviously, like I said. And
like 33.
this unit gets plus 10k as well. So with the Persona Ride, he's 33, yes. So 33 to face.
I'll PG this.
Okay.
So do your drive
I
checks
still do my
now?
drive checks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a crit trigger.
Oh, that's very strong.
So I'll give a crit to Shura. Or do I?
Since you're no, I think you can give it to
My
Vanguard.
Vanguard restands, right? So
Yeah, it's restanding 2 more. It's attacking 2 more times after this, so it's getting maximum more value.
You're right. So I give the crit to Varga, and I'll give a 10k to...
You can even give it to Varga.
Give it to Varga as well.
Yeah, you're getting
Okay.
two more values. Remember that you get 2 more drive checks after this too.
Woo!
And remember, you like I'm at 4 damage. This crit and power is swing lethal every single time you're swinging with your Varga.
Yes, that's true. Oh my god.
So do your second drive check though. It's not over. You have twin drive. Remember.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And nothing. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So I guess. There's no benefit to swinging with Shura first. I guess I swing with Varga again.
No, yeah, swing with Varga first. So this doesn't have any drive checks.
No drive. So this is 30k. This is
No, it's actually
10, 10.
43.
It's 43k. Yeah.
43, yeah. So here I think it's better if I no guard this, but because let's have some fun. Let's see what you let's let you use your divine skill, right? So I'm gonna fully guard this. This is 30k shield. I'm at 53 now, and now you want to use your divine skill. So after the second attack, when I'm at 4 more damage, and you have 1 CB, you can use your divine skill to stand your Varga.
Okay, I'll do that. Wait, can I do it like the anime?
Hey, go for it.
I'm putting my hand up. Divine skill! Hatsudo! And it restands.
Yep. Pay the CB
And
one
it gains +2 drive, and I do counterblast 1, right? Yep.
Yes. So you've
That's
used
all
up
my-
all your
that's-
counterblast in this one turn.
And I swing again for another.
Yeah, and 43.
And this time I drive check too.
You do twin drive again. So I'm gonna no guard this. This is lethal.
Okay. You're scaring me with the amount of confidence you have projecting with that play. All right.
Well, you gotta believe
I drive
it.
check.
Like,
Nothing.
yep.
Second drive. Second check. Nothing. Okay.
All right. So I'll need
Damage
to get a
check?
heal in the top 2 in order to live. So first check, nothing. Second check, I get a draw. So no, I don't get a heal or an over trigger, so I lose.
Oh, nice game. Yo, this Varga guy is crazy.
Yeah, no, like the whole thing with Varga is that you want to make these really, really big turns so that it's very hard for your opponent to like guard effectively, or they just spend so much cards guarding And if your opponent gets like pushed behind early game by a rush, then it just kind of snowballs out of control kind of thing.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I did get like handheld through those turns by you, so I do appreciate that.
It's how you learn, right? You know, once
Yeah.
you see the big plays, you can start emulating them. There's a lot more little nuances that, you know, once you play more Vanguard, you'll get.
For sure, for sure. That's one of the things that like I was like so focused on going aggro because I was playing Varga, and then suddenly you were using your counterblast like to its entirety, and I was like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I was like, maybe that was a bad idea. But yeah, thank you so much, Kai. I really, really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to help me out here, and I feel like I learned so much about Vanguard, so I appreciate that, man.
It's all good. As long as you have fun, it's all good. All right?
Guys, if you want to check out Kai, make sure to follow the links down in the description. And thank you so much once again to Cardfight Vanguard for sponsoring this video and providing the product. I had so much fun. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.